Greetings all, Fanny here for Cancer's weekly message. Cancer, the first card that came out for you straight away is the High Priestess. An absolute badass of a card. I believe that is Caradwyn herself adding to her cauldron of the Awin. The Awin is the cauldron of inspiration, magics, and gifts that she brews for her son. Apigoth, I believe his name is. Her son was born hideously ugly, and so she brews him this potion so that he would have talents and skills that will aid him in his life. I like that she did not make him beautiful. She accepted him the way he was and was trying to give him a blessing. He didn't end up getting the blessing, but I don't have the time to get into Caradwyn and Taliesin's story because I will talk about that for a long time. You have the Ace of Shields. Oh, this is a whole new beginning for you. The Cauldron of Beginnings, inspiration, the gift from the goddess, being paired with the Ace of Shields, the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about the physical and material world. This is a new beginning for you and your finances, your material world, what it all looks like, what that financial health is. I like that there's a crown covered in snow. Like you're moving on and you're making your own status, your own wealth with. It's almost like someone who is like a baron to a very wealthy family. They want to create their own name. They want to create their own wealth. So they leave the gifts that they were given and find their own way, which is a very honorable and noble thing to do. Quite a few things. You have the Ace of Cauldrons as well. So not only a new beginning for your finances, but for your emotions. Quite a few things came out, and I'm not sure if all of them were for you. We'll put them back in and reshuffle, see what happens. So this new beginning, this new start is divinely led. There's the crown again in the cauldron. Fascinating. It's going on quite the journey with you. You have the Six of Cauldrons. Sharing in blessings, sharing in hearts and feelings and emotions. Each one of them are filled with a different thing. This one is particularly filled with thistle, which thistle is not only the flower of Scotland, it is a sign in druidry and spirituality and paganism of fertility, happiness, warmth, abundance, everything that's going on here. You have the balancing of the stone structure behind there, and you have the two different trees showing that they've come from two very different paths, yet they could still see each other as equals. Very fascinating reading, Cancer. What does the Divine Abundance deck have to add? Spirit, what does Cancer have in Divine Abundance, or what words should they heed as they are going through this shift? You have grief, I want to bring up to you first. Tears are what happens when the ice of the heart melts. And I want you to note that this card is covered in snow. So you might have very cold feelings around money because it was very pressured in your household growing up of, oh, you need to go make a certain amount of money. You need to do this with your money. You need to do that with your money. People were always telling you what to do, where to go, how to act, everything. Forming your life before you could even have a thought of what you wanted to do. You have divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. The divine flow is literally just your intuition. Where are you being called? Where are you being led? And allowing yourself to follow that. Radical acceptance says yes to reality at any given moment, so what is needed may come next. And what is coming next? Liberation, freedom. The doubts and fears still come up You no longer believe that they are you. That is like absolute truth, because some people, when they look at spirituality, they think it's all peace and love. No. We all still struggle with anxiety. We all still struggle with fear and imposter syndrome. We just know how to handle it more. We know how to call it out and find the source of it so that we can release it and heal and become stronger. I myself still struggle with what I am doing with my life and my time and my energy. Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? I still question that sometimes, but I no longer hold on to those fears, because it was the hesitancy that held me back so much last year, and I'm not letting it hold me back this year, and I'm already seeing where it's making leaps and bounds in progress. So this new beginning, this new life that you are building for yourself, allow yourself to feel your emotions, all of them. And yes, I even mean the anxiety. I even mean the fear. Feeling them does not mean you have to, does not mean that they control you, because you are, of course, the one in control. You can acknowledge your anxiety and state that it does not have power over you. State that it does not have control over you. And it will shift. It will release its energy, because it knows now that it cannot hold sway over you. You have, only in the darkness can you see the stars. I love that one so much. It comes out for me very often. You have quite the adventure to go on, because you have a motorcycle and a globe. But because this is the globe that came out, I want to remind you that not everything is as it seems. It looks full here. It is just a flat piece of paper, and the marble is reflecting it. Be aware of illusions. Be aware of falsities as you're going on your adventures, finding who you are. Allow yourself to take on different roles and become different things to different people. And it will take time, but you will be able to heal. Take as much time as you need to, because it is your journey. You're brave enough to go on it. You're not only powerful, but you're wise as well. Two great creatures of the savannah. You have something to treasure and something to enjoy coming up in your life very, very soon, Cancer, because you have always been destined for an amazing, wonderful life. It may have been given to you, things that people would have wanted themselves, but as you have grown up, as you've tried to find your own voice and find your own way, you know that not everything that you have, you want. And that's perfectly fine to seek more from life. It's perfectly fine to desire more than the status quo, because it shows curiosity, it shows divergency, it shows that you want to know more of what this world has to offer, instead of just riding along, coasting, and enjoying the blissful ignorance of what was already presented you with. I feel like you made a choice to go through something harder. I feel like you made a choice to experience something that not many people in your circle have experienced. And because of this, it is leading you to who you truly are. A balance in yourself, a balance in your life, where you can enjoy your time and have freedom. You have a career that you love, and you can spend time with people that you love, that you're allowing yourself to adventure, as well as do what you have to do to take care of the bills. And it's not this one or the other thing. And this is wonderful, Cancer. And I'm very proud of you for taking a road less traveled by, because it does make all the difference. Have a beautiful day, my love.